She... He's... The Queen was in her counting house. Opened the door to me herself. Even invited me into the study for a drink. I was right. She knew how this game was played. She knew a visit from me could only mean one thing. This was wrong. The call to assassinate the weaponess. I could have refused to go. I could have said a massive fuck you to the entire thing, but wouldn't have made any difference. The weaponess would have sent one of her marksmen to try and kill me. I'd have killed them. It was just delaying the inevitable. I told her I had no idea why my boss wanted her dead. She had this gaze that could stare right into you. Tonight her gaze was one of contentment, at peace. She sensed her time had come. You know, when the weaponess first came to the Nether Sphere, it was more of a jungle than it is now. She knew that in order to survive in it, you had to find your own way through the sewers, through the scum, to become ruler of the pack. Didn't make any sense. This woman had done battle with Seraphim, the Dark Swan, Nighthawk. And now she stood there so timid and alone, standing there in front of the fire. A vast array of weapons adorning the walls, and she just looked at me. She said if it had been anyone else, she'd have made it more sporting. Done battle with them through the endless corridors, staircases, and hidden rooms that Weaponess House had to offer. I told her I didn't want to prolong the inevitable, so she put her drink down. She stood right in front of me, gazing into me, waiting expectantly. So, I fired one round, point blank range, into her forehead. Quick. Painless. Getting out of there wasn't quite so easy. The walls began to whisper. The floor began to shake. I made it out onto the landing and was met by a whole host of assassins. Weaponess's faithful disciples, all armed with machine guns. The marble pillars began to shatter as I ran. An endless crescendo of gunfire followed me. You know, it's in those moments that armed combat becomes like a dance. My peace becomes a paintbrush. The vast hail of bullets, my colors. 6 bullets for 6 assassins. I descended the curtain from the landing to the ground floor below, took cover behind the stone statuette that was splintering into thousands of pieces from the barrage of gunfire. I got off 5 more shots, took down 5 more of her henchmen. I knew I wasn't but a few feet from the door, so I toppled what was left of the statuette, grabbed a wayward pump action from her fallen adversary of mine, grabbed an M15 from the wall next to me, and I provided suppressing fire for myself until I made it to the door. Wrenched it open, out into the darkness I ran, but I knew they would pursue me. They would pursue me to the end. That's why I'm friends with a master of VR. It was then that Cybrex's construct pill came in real handy. I told you, didn't I, this place didn't always look the same. Tonight, the Queen fell. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud that it came at my head. I had no choice. But before she fell, she told me something. She told me the time was coming for me to realize, for me to find out why I'm here.